House of Diamonds and Crafts. My name is Bisa. If this is your first time seeing me, welcome. I hope the sound is good. I'm still trying to work it out whether I'm going to use a mic or not. I have the window open. Maybe I should shut it because it's a little warm in here. Well, let me at least shut this door. Okay. Okay, so welcome to my first official month in review. This is for April. I'm so excited that I have some finishes. I am kind of slow. But the thing is, I had so many big projects. It takes me long time to get to it. Time, working, life. I really admire those people who can get through them. I know you shouldn't compare. I just want to finish more. I want to finish more so I can buy more because I need to stop buying. Because if I'm not finishing anything, I'm just collecting. And I want to be a little bit of both. So when people talk about their rainy day stash, everything's rainy day because I don't finish anything. But I'm excited. For this month, I finished 3. And that makes 4 for the year. And yeah, I think it's 4. I still have way too many whips, but I'm gonna go through that. But first, I'm gonna show you what I finished. Now, 2 of the finishes are mini dazzles from Diamond Art Club. I started these in, this is how I keep them in just, a regular photo album. I started these in March for the event, the March mini, I don't know quite the name of it. I know there was like 2 mini events, but this is the one in March. And I only did, so you had to do a total of 6, and I did 2 from 4 different companies. So Messy Girl Crafts had created like a March Madness bracket. I kind of fell off from the bracket, so I couldn't finish that many kits. But I did do the 6 that was required to get a grand prize, to be entered into the grand prize. Okay, so I did Around the World from part 1 and 2 from Diamond Art Club, and this is what I finished. So I finished all 6 of them. Instead of taking them out, I'm just going to show you here. And at first, you just don't know until you put the drills down. I think this one is my favorite with the igloos. And then we have New York. I didn't think this would turn out to be my favorite, but it came out so nice. And with theirs, all of the drills are special drills, either ABs or fairy dust. So we have here, so we have the Eiffel Tower, and I know this is in like Japan, but I don't know what this is called. Let me see, what do they call it? They have these weird names for it. Japanese Torii Gate. I mean, weird names. Sometimes, no, these are pretty good. Some of these, they don't have quite, maybe that is paint jam, but it's not quite what they are. But then here's the Eiffel Tower. Those are nice. I really like this one too. I like the colors. And then we have the Taj Mahal. So my idea is like I had a Taj Mahal from this company and a Taj Mahal from Paint Gems. And I like the way this came out, but the one from Paint Gems looked more accurate to what it looks like in real life. Yeah. Well, okay, I'll take that back. Taj Mahal, when you go to the grounds, there are several buildings. So I don't know if this is supposed to be, there is one that's kind of this color, but this isn't the one that we all associate with the Taj Mahal. But anyway, that's a geography lesson because I've actually been there, but it still came out nice. The gondola one, this was printed upside down, so it was kind of weird doing it because you know it was upside down. So like the boat was at the top, so the symbols were printed upside down, but the image is still fine. As you can, oh, you can't see here. It was on the plastic, so like the plastic, you could tell it was upside down with the thing, but it still came out nice. I've never been to Venice, so I've been to Paris. I've been here. I have not been to Japan. I've never seen igloos in real life, and I have been to New York. Okay, so that was, wait, did I miss a page? 2, 4, no, there's 6. Okay, so that was part 1, and I finished part 2. So part 2, Around the World. It has 6 also, and those are the names. See, this is what I mean with the names. So like, they call this one Brazilian Carnival. And I don't know, this doesn't seem that accurate. This is supposed to be the Christ of Redeemer. Christ of the Redeemer, is that the name of it? But they're calling this whole image Carnival. I like this one too. This is probably my favorite one from this set. Is the pyramids in Egypt. I've never been there. I've never been to these two. This one, is this supposed to be? This one was, what do they call this one? Oh, they call this one Ancient Greek Ruins. And this is the Great Wall of China. I guess from this set, I have not been to most of the things in this kit. I like this one. Maybe this one's my favorite that came out. It was really cute. And then this is the Australian art outback. I have been there. And I have been on an African safari. This came out much better than I thought it was because when you looked at it, you couldn't really tell to me without the drills down that these were elephants. The picture even that came with the box, it was hard for me to tell that those were elephants. And then that's a lion right there. But once the drills came down, it came out much better. Yeah, so that's the 2 that I finished. And my third finish, I know I have everything in either the album or the portfolio. So I have this in my Amazon store if you like it, and it's by Itoya. I really like these. So I've started kind of collecting the tarot cards from Jaded Gem Shop. And she has released 14 of them, I think. I have quite a few in my possession right now, and I have the other ones that were just delivered, but I haven't picked them up yet. But yeah, so this is Justice that I finished, and these are by Witchy Stitcher. So she's a cross stitcher, and Jaded Gem Shop partnered with her to turn them into diamond paintings. I love this because I have not done a cross stitch conversion yet. I actually bought one from Jaded Gem Shop, a small one to try it out, because I just don't know if I can get into it because the counting. But I'm gonna use one of the apps. That's gonna be a given. I don't think I can do it on my own. But how cute it is! I am just in love with these. Yeah, so those are my 3 finishes for April. And, okay, so next I want to show you my whips. Oh, I don't have it up. So my whips is, like I said, I was doing for the mini dazzles. I want to finish the rest of them. So everybody's seeing this hack of putting in here, which is great, taking them out of the boxes. I threw the boxes away. I thought I saw someone who kept the boxes, and when they finished, they put them back in. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. But take up so much less space. So these are the around the world with paint gems. Paint gems. So I think I did 2 within these, and I have 4 left. So they have 6 in it also. I guess I could show you real quick the ones I already finished. So I finished this is set 1, I believe. This is Christ the Redeemer. So that's what I was allegedly gonna compete between these 2 images. I feel like this one may be more an accurate picture of what it looks like. I haven't seen it in person, but I think that's more accurate than the Diamond Art Club one. And Taj Mahal, and this is what I made with Taj Mahal. This looks more like the building that we all associate Taj Mahal with. I forget the whole story where the prince or whatever, but I think he had like 10 wives or something, but he made this one for one of them or had it built for him. But this is like when you first come in, this is the first one you really see. But I think the other one looks more like the other building. So I finished that one, and then the Eiffel Tower. See, I like the other Eiffel Tower with Diamond Art Club. I mean, this is cute, but yeah, I like the balloons. And then this is the Colosseum. I like the way that one came out. You know, they don't have to be totally accurate, because I feel like the green is in, I guess it's supposed to be something from across the street. I don't know. But it looks like there's green coming out of the Colosseum, which that's not the case, right? So yeah, so I guess I can start with this with my whips. My whips, I've been doing the Diamond Art Club months kit. So what's called this month's kit? And so I keep saying I was just gonna do them all, but that just not happened. So this is April. That was really cute. I really liked April. I can't wait to do May. May is really cute because now it has more flowers and greenery. But I like the way that came out. I love doing the minis because it gives me a chance to, get some finishes. So that brings me back to what my whips are. My whips is to finish. This is the first one. Oh, I already put, oh no, this is the one I'm going to do next, which is Greece, Santorini, I believe. And then, so with that one, so then I have 3 more, which is, I think that's Holland. I think my batteries wrote it down. Stonehenge and Mount Fuji. So that's what I have left there. That's the set 1. And then, see, one key that some people were using the 4x6 of these, and that doesn't, it fits Diamond Art Club, but it doesn't fit Paint Gem. So I just did the 5x7s for all of them, and it just gives more room. With Diamond Art Club, well, both of them, sometimes, especially if I'm taking it with me, I'll throw a pen and a tray in it. Yeah, so this is the 2.0 edition, and I have, what I have left for this one. I don't know. I have the other one in there. I don't know what this is. I have the one with the names. I wish they put the names on the kits. Oh, this is Australia. That's the Opera House. And this is another pyramids. And the Statue of Liberty. So, okay, so those this is my whips. And I mentioned in another video, I'm going to be out of town for a couple of weeks. And I can't take anything really big with me. So I'm going to take these with me. And this is not quite a whip. It's more like a start that I'm going to start. I'm going to take this with me. And it's another one of the witchy stitchers from Jaded Gem Shop. This is, I'm not trying to go in order. She doesn't have them all in order, but this is 0. At first I was going to just start in order. I had Justice weeks, months before I got the other ones. That's why I started that one first. But I'll give it that. This is the Fool. Right, yeah, this is the Fool. That's so cute. Yeah. So that's going to be another whip. And for May. So it's going to be those 3 things. Those are going to be my whips for May. Right? Yep. That is going to be my whips for May. I wanted to say something about the portfolio. Let me know in the comments. So I was going to keep it in this bigger one, but I also thought about buying a smaller one just to fit the image. But I like having this part, the name. I don't necessarily need the color code, but I also don't like cutting things because I'm just not good at cutting. What I mean, so like for this, for the paint gems, I have to cut down to fit in a 4x6. It's hard to find a 5x7 photo album. It seems, who knew, right? Okay, so next thing I wanted to show, I had heard about Gems Flow probably when I first started with diamond painting, and I was like, wow, this is great. I downloaded it, then I forgot about it, and then I started seeing people do it, and then as my my stash grew, I don't know, I just got lazy. I just didn't want to do it because I thought it was an easier way to pull the images in. When I realized that was not the case, that's when I was like, oh, no, I don't feel like doing that. But I saw someone show just their whips. I mean, they had other stuff in there. But I was like, that's how I can start using it. I can use it to to keep track of what my whips and my goals. So as you can see, that's the one I just showed you, the Fool. Is going to be what I'm starting in March. The one next to it, I was going to join the event, 100,000 Drills of Summer. Her YouTube channel is Summer. I'm going to try to remember to put it on here because I don't remember exactly what her name is. And this is not quite 100,000 drills, but she's giving us leeway. This is like 99,400. She said within 1,000. But I thought this would be so fun to do. It's only 10 colors. But, oh, I forgot to show my Josephine Wall whip. Okay, I'm just going to finish this and then I'll go back to it. Because I'm still going to be working on my Josephine Wall, I was doing the event with that, and you know, it's so much confetti. It's over 200 colors. I thought this would be a fun thing. I could still join the event and it'll give me something to a break, but that'll be in June. 10 colors, you know. It's kind of nice. It's a lot of color blocking, but it also breaks it up if you go in order and do the characters. But I really wanted something with Mickey Mouse, and I thought this is fun. I got all of them. I think Donald Duck's and Daisy's my favorite. I don't know what's my favorite one character actually, but got that on there. I have the witchy stitches. Now some of these other whips that I have are things that are in storage, so I can't bring them out. But this one is what I started last year for an event. It was cats or something. I love these images from the artist Christine Hale Haas, and what was this? I can't really. Um, Heaven and Earth Design. Heaven and Earth Design are the only ones who carries her images in diamond paintings. They're mostly in cross stitch, but if they have licensing with her to do diamond paintings, you can get them made. So I have almost everyone in the series, but this is the one I started. The only thing with when you get them from Heaven and Earth, you have to get your own drills, and the cost does go up. But I really want to finish this, but I need to get it out of storage. But at first, it really is about seeing images far away. Because up close, I wasn't happy with how this little fish part is coming out, but I think it looks good from here. But yeah, so I have to bring that one out, and I bought drills already for one other painting. It's not part of this series, but I did. Okay, so these are the two that I've already showed you, and this is another one. So I had this custom made from I need to write it down, Dreamer Designs, and I did this one for Summer of the Masters. And this is a artist, and I cannot think of his name right now, Robert. He was a black artist, American. Was he the American or Canadian? But back in the 1800s, and you don't see a lot of art from black painters. He's probably the original travel artist. Before travel photos was a thing, because he had to take all his paints. He traveled to Pompeii. This is Pompeii in Italy, and I don't know. I wish I could find out like what was his process like, because this thing is very interesting. I think photographs did exist back then, but um, yeah, I'm pretty sure they existed back then. But it's like, did you have somebody take a picture and you started it there? Like, because I know he had to take it back and finish it up of how he saw the image. And when you look at pictures of Pompeii, of how much has changed in over 100 years, I was really excited about this. I don't know if it was the best choice to have in a diamond painting, because we did have to. It was great. I sent them the image. They sent me a rendering. I didn't like it. And they said, oh, let's make it bigger. And I don't know how big it is, but it's pretty big. But it probably needed to be even bigger to get the detail better. Especially kind of where you see it's like two men standing there. Yeah, I was not really happy with the way this is coming out. I don't think this is the most recent picture of it, because I think I finished more than this, because I think I finished way more than this. Like, I'm all the way up to the sky. But this is one of my customs that I need to get out of storage so I can finish. So here is first date from. See, I started the log in here, but I haven't completely finished filling it out. But you can see I've only done like the bottom left, and this is Diamond Art UK. But yeah, I started in January, and then I put it aside, and I put it aside for this one in February, and you see I didn't finish that one either. My placement was so off. I cannot. I was trying to. And this is not a good picture, but trust me, it's off. I am not that good with multi-placers more than 7. I found that like 7 is a good spot for me before it gets wonky. And I was using 15. Yeah, and so I try to straighten them out, and then because I've been moving around a lot, it just got pushed aside. Here is another one I have in this, the image from Diamond Art Club. Oh, the last one was from Diamond Art Club, the Tiana, Terrific Tiana. This one I started early last year. This is probably the picture from the website, not how much I have done. I think I've only done like the bottom row, and that was it. But I had started it, and then I had gotten, so I don't know what month it was. I had completed 2 smaller ones right before this, I think, and then I wanted to start something before the cats event, and I started this one. I don't know why I started something so big that I knew I couldn't finish, but this was the biggest thing. So that and one about the unicorn was the first 2 purchases from Diamond Art Club. The other one was just I bought just to get free shipping, but this was the one, and I just, this is when I knew that I had a problem with determining size of things, and yeah. So this one, the next one is the Josephine wall, but I was gonna show you the actual painting, which I probably shouldn't, because it's a lot to get it out of here. So this is the box it comes in, but it was folded vertically, but I couldn't work on it that way. I need to work on it horizontally. I tried to work on it vertically, but yeah, so this is the actual picture of the image. And I have to tell you, so I'm pretty sure it was an option. This, I got it from the one with the diamond art, and I think at one time these images only came in the black and white, but when I ordered it, I had not had any mystery kits, and that's what some were saying it was like having a mystery kit. So I thought, oh, that's great. Okay, 210 colors of mystery is not good. because the symbols are black and white, it's really hard to see anything. It just looks like a bunch of symbols, like the static of a movie or something. So I was really frustrated. So like I said, I tried to do it the way it was originally rolled, which would have been this way, and that just was not working for me, because I was missing so many symbols because it was sideways, and I was doing smaller sections, but I explained that in my Wiccan chat of what I decided to do. I have to do bigger sections, so because it's so much embroidery. But see, this is, yeah, it's getting much better because now I can see something happening. I want to try to finish this part before I leave, just because I hate having some of the glue exposed, but it might not happen. I have 2 more days, and depending on how I finish with work, I just may not have the time. Yeah, but those are my whips. Now the true whips, I said some of them that are in storage are the ones I started with. Of what I'm going to do for the next couple of weeks is the paint gems and well, this for today, the Josephine Wall, is going to be the next couple of days, and then the paint gems are coming with me on my trip. I'm going to be in New York, and I'm going to do the paint gems first, so I'm going to be there for like 14 days. I probably could finish that up if I do one every 2 nights. That's usually how, depending on the time, that's how quickly I get through them. And then I could start this one. I don't know if I'd finish this one before I come back, because I am in New York, so I'm going to try to, do some fun stuff. But yeah, so this is what I have. I'm so excited. And I showed you what my goals are. The other 2, the 2 that starts in June. And yeah, So I am definitely, I did buy something yesterday. Diamond Art Club had this huge restock, and I hope it was a true restock and not a glitch, because back in January I had something had come up in restock, and then I got an email that it was not really available. It was a glitch. And it was so many images that came available yesterday that I'm still wondering, was it a glitch? Um, One thing in the app, and it's probably somewhere on the website, in the notifications, they'll show you. Yeah, see, it didn't show up. See, it's making me worry of whether it was a real restock. In the notifications, it'll say um, back in stock. I had gotten an email for one image that was back in stock, but again, it still could have been a glitch, and it's making me worried that it's not showing up in the the notifications on the app, that maybe it wasn't a true restock. And I think a whole lot of people is going to be disappointed if that is true. Um, so yeah, so I ended up buying something, and it was two that I was on the fence about that had restocked last week that were still available. But I don't know if you know this, but Diamond Art Club, if you put something in your cart and then, wait a while, they'll be nice and send you a coupon. Now, I missed out on the 20%, because I was just trying to stop buying. And so I had gotten through that hump, and then they sent me a 15% coupon. I was like, okay, and I had 2 days to use it. I said, okay, let's just wait and see if there's going to be some restocks. Now, I have given myself leeway. I'm going to try it not to do that, but that there are a couple of images that if they come back in stock, I have to break my no buy. And that was the Goddess of Wisteria and the Goddess of Atlantis Opera Garden. I have the other two goddesses. And the reason I didn't buy it, try to get it the first time, is because I was trying to stay away from the darker images, because the blacks is really hard to see on my eyes. But I love them so much. And I feel like I need to get those two for I can just show you. I need to get those two for my collection. Let me put it in here. So it's that one. Isn't that beautiful? That one, and there's some other stuff in my wish list, but these are the ones I would definitely break my no buy for. That one, and probably this is another one I didn't get the first time, The Great Escape, because I seen the unboxing. It's so big. That's another thing I'm trying to stop buying these really big ones. But it's so cute. But see, then I'm compelled to buy because of how the artist Yume does it. It is Yume, isn't it? She has they have themes, and this seems like the outside of the bookstore, and then this is the inside. It doesn't quite look like the same person. The hair color looks the same, but her face kind of looks different. But anyway, whatever. See, then I'm compelled that I have to get the outside if I get the inside. Now, I never got the other. Oh, I don't have it. I don't have it in my list. Huh. I go back and forth with things. Um, oh, this is one that I really like this one. I don't know when the last time it was available, if it was available during when I had Diamond Art Club. Oh, this said release date this year. That doesn't feel right. I feel like this was an older one, but I do know it has it has I'm gonna try to say uh, Okay, so we're gonna try to edit this out because I'm clearly clicking, pausing. Um, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't get it. It's a quite few things that I don't know where I was because I don't remember seeing it. Now I was traveling in November, so anything that was Black Friday, although I thought I'd seen them, but it was so many kits. And am I surprised that I missed some? No, but I got some in restock that I was like, wow, I missed that one. But anyway, okay, battery's starting to die. But if you got to the end, thank you. Let me know if you saw anything you love. Can't wait to see me finish, or if you've already finished it, let me know in the comments. Thanks for following. Bye.